Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be looking at a nice set of headphones. We'll start with the, comes in just a white box with the logo and everything on it. And inside the box you'll find this nice case here. Now, this is the cable that it comes with. It's a decent cable, it's cloth, nice metal fittings, dual 3.5 to 3.5 millimeter. And you get that inside the case. Not that cable, that's an extra one from the same company. You get this little pouch here to put your accessories, and it does come with an adapter. And it's a decent, nice looking adapter. Actually kind of reminds me of the iFi adapters. It's a nice little slimline adapter. You can put that off in there. And it's a decent case. You also get an extra set of pads, but I have those put away right now. So here's the unit themselves. Construction-wise, it is durable, but it is, you've still got to be really, really careful with it because of this material. A little bit lighter. It's kind of a hard, springy. I don't think it will snap. There's some decent padding in the headband, but it is kind of solid and long. It's a unique looking headband. It uses the G cushions from Grado, or at least a copy of the Grado G cushions. And I did try like different pads on this, and I like the sound better with the foam pads. Leather pads kind of make it overly bass heavy, and I just didn't really like it. There's a lot of swivel here, so that's good. Just watch out for this nut, make sure it doesn't get loose. Overall construction has a nice weight to it too, because these are real wooden, ash wood cups. This is a sticker. I don't know what's under this sticker. Now under here is a 50 millimeter kind of, you would think that it would be heavy in the base, and it does have good bass, don't get me wrong. But this one does seem to be more balanced sounding. And let me get into the specs before we do anything else. I'll just rest this over here on the person. This sticker did have a little defect. It's no big deal, it's just a sticker. I'm actually planning on taking these off. If there's something underneath there, maybe I can put a screen here. I want to kind of customize them, so that didn't really bother me. The wood is really nice. These, of course, are open back. So what you have is 32 ohms. Frequency response is 16 to 20 kilohertz. It is 100 decibels. And of course it is a 50 millimeter driver. And it doesn't say what it is, so I am not sure what it is made out of. So most importantly, alright, comfortable? Yes, these are comfortable. I know the headband doesn't look comfortable, but there is some nice padding there. And it is wide, and it should fit a variety. I think people with smaller heads, maybe, I don't know. There is a lot of swivel and tilt with these, though, so it should adjust fairly nicely. There's your connectors right there. Sound-wise with these. Sound-wise, I absolutely love these things. Very wide, I mean wide open sound with these. You get a really good bass response. If you have music that has like bass boosted, you get a nice deep down low bass. It's by far not overpowering at all. There is a little bit of warmth there in the lower mids, but ultimately the bass is super controlled, has decent speed, power, depth, everything. The bass wise and the sound wise, it's kind of like being in front of a big stereo. That's what this sounds like. This sounds like being in a moderate size, maybe, like a club or some type of room with a nice big stereo system right in front of you and the speakers going around. It is a wide open sound. The soundstage has very good details, very good accuracy. You could use this for gaming, no problem. Getting into the mid-range is very clear, transparent, almost neutral in the mid-range. There is some really good kind of just good vocals, male or female, with these. They're forward, but they're not overly forward. They're kind of positioned naturally. The timbre on this is very organic. Mids-wise, now, when you get into the upper mids, it does start getting a little bit brighter in the upper mids. There is brightness to this. Now, it isn't overly harsh. It isn't shouty. There could be tracks that it could be shouty, because it does get a little bit bright up in the mids. But for me, it was far from annoying. It sounded great with a lot of different kinds of music. You listen to acoustic tracks on this, the instrument separation on this is just really good. For something that's $99, yeah, really good with this. And then we get into treble, and treble has some nice sparkliness. It isn't like like a air driver through your ears. It's just good. It has just enough sparkle and everything there. There's a good extension. There's good detail throughout the frequencies. Treble is kind of more on the neutral side, but I can see that there is a little bit of a lift there. And that's basically it. So in a nutshell, these are $99. They're real ash wood. Construction-wise, decent. There are some, a few cosmetic flaws. The sticker over here, I could probably peel it off gently and put it back. The headband is kind of a unique kind of configuration with this slider there, and this part is plastic, I think. Well, it feels kind of cold, so it might actually be metal. Ultimately, I wasn't worried about that because there are tons of aftermarket headbands that I could put on this, no problem. This is kind of like a do-it-yourself kind of headphone. You can just customize the heck out of this to anything you want. I have a number of cables for it, but the stock cable is very good. I like that it came with extra cushions because these are foam cushions, and sometimes if you have hair products in your hair or you go out in the sunlight, it kind of discolors them. With the foams, anything like pads, like on the Grados or the Koss. Really good adjustments here and there on this to fit different size heads. I think that these would be good on people with larger heads as well because it's a nice wide band. They were comfortable. Construction-wise is pretty good. You wouldn't want to throw these in your bag and go. Maybe they're a little bit more delicate than some other brands, but it is very good. And that's basically in a nutshell. I've been using the heck out of these, and I did the written review, and I haven't had a chance to do the video review for these yet. But ultimately, I can't put these away as much as I want to, and I got new ones coming that are wood. I really just can't put this away. I've used the heck out of it. You see a couple little marks there on the foam. But they do give you extra foam, and the foams you can get from Yaxi and different companies. Ultimately, for $99, you really can't go wrong with these. I think a lot of people are going to like these. Unless you're super treble brightness sensitive, I think that most people will find these are very good. And anyone that wants to customize them, just take these drivers and pop on some new pads, a new headband, and different cable or whatever. They're already good to go. It's not even a big step of the process because they're individually wired. You can just pop on any headband you want. So ultimately, yeah, this is the OKCSC ASH. Obviously because it's made out of ash wood. So very good. I love wooden headphones, and these guys come in at $99. I have seen them as high as $200, but like I'm saying, on Amazon they're $99 right now from the company OKCSC. I'll leave you a link down below. I find these very good. You want wide sound stage, good bass, good mids, and sparkling treble with just a little brightness. This is definitely a good headphone for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.